Okay, I was just watching the Preming video on Internet Sweetheart. Apparently, a lot of these biatches are coming after my friend and like doxing her and stuff. And I don't like it.
Oh, yeah?
It's making me foul. Or it's making me want to be foul to foul people.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Hi everybody, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. This is Eric and we've got another taste test for you because I've decided 2025 we're going to do more taste tests, and we are actually going to we're going to get more adventurous with when we go out to dinner in our hometown. We're going to try some different things. So far it hasn't worked out. We tried the sugar factory, and it was disgusting.
So far we've been eliminating a lot of restaurants.
Yeah.
That we won't go to again, so there's that.
The sugar factory, I knew when we went in there. So it's like, I guess like the Kardashians and the Jenners and Pitbull and Bruno Mars and Kevin Hart and people like that all claim to like it, but I think that Sugar Factory must have wrote them some big checks, because it's not good. It's not good.
There's no way
I went for
anybody likes that.
First of all, I went there and there was like, it's a pretty big restaurant, and there was one table taken, and they were like, okay, it's going to be a few minutes. Like, okay. Not pretending to know how restaurants are ran, but okay. I just said restaurant like your grandma. I said restaurants. But anyway, I went to use the facilities, and the bathroom was disgusting. And I will frequently judge a place by its bathroom. And that moment I knew, I'm like, maybe we should go to Texas de Brazil. And I went out, and I really wanted to go. I really wanted to just go. But
we should have.
And we should have. And
that would have been the right thing to do.
Yeah,
that is the best thing to do when you go to Sugar Factory is
leave before spending any money. And the area where they have like a little candy store type area, all the bins were almost like completely open. Like there were a couple little skididdles or whatever they're called. Skittles. And there was like a few sad, lonely gummy bear and stuff. It was pathetic. And
some dried out Swedish fish. You know how they get like white and they start cracking, the surface starts cracking.
And Eric, by the way,
I'm a Swedish fish aficionado, you could say.
He's the leading expert on Swedish fish. Right?
Mm-hmm. And I like the variety pack. I don't like the all cherry ones.
Remember that one time so I had stomach surgery, and I was supposed to be real careful on my diet, and I certainly wasn't supposed to be eating things that displeased me, which just should be a rule anyway. And Eric got the Trader Joe's version of Swedish fish, so Scandinavian swimmers. And he just harassed me because he knows I don't like things like that. And he likes to pick on me. Eric torments me. He picks on me. It's like having a big brother.
Well, you make it so easy.
Shut up. But he torments me. And I remember when my mom was alive once, I was really annoyed with him, and I was telling her, he won't stop. He picks at me. He picks at me, and it aggravates me. She goes, I know he does torment y'all, or torment you. When you were staying here, I noticed he does torment you. He thinks it's funny.
Not in a mean way.
No. Oh, yeah.
It's just for fun.
I want to clarify. Not mean. It's not meanness, but it's like if he had a sister, she would have punched him several times in his life.
My brother's punched me several times.
Well, see? Did you torment them? Did you do to them what you do to me?
A little bit, maybe.
But anyway, back to the Scandinavian swimmer. And he wouldn't leave me alone. He was like, do you want one? Here, eat one. Here, try one. Here, try one. And he aggravated me, so I grabbed one. And I put it in my mouth, chewed it up, swallowed it. And instantaneously regurgitated. And he's into the, I made it to the toilet, and he's just standing there looking at me like, why are you standing there looking at me do this? But anyway, good times.
I'm kind of a dumbass because I didn't realize that Scandinavian swimmers was actually a reference to Swedish fish. It took me way too long to get that reference.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Okay.
Scandinavia,
Yeah.
Sweden.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7 candy bars by Mr. Beast. And I enjoyed Mr. Beast cookies very much.
Those are pretty good.
And there was another bar he put out. It was a cookie bar, I think. I don't remember. But that was really good. I do not like Mr. Beast burger, but I think he's disconnected himself from that outfit, or he's in the process of doing so, because I
hope so.
I don't think many people like Mr. Beast burger. As we DoorDashed it one day, and it was this big old bun, and a teeny tiny, it reminded me, and I'm not even kidding, teeny tiny. Some of you may remember back in the early 80s, Wendy's came out with the Where's the Beef campaign, and in the commercial there's the old lady like, where's the beef, where's the beef, and then they open this hamburger and it's just a big bun with a tiny itty bitty little piece of meat, and she's like, where's the beef? Anyway, that's what Mr. Beast burger reminded me
I
of.
had the hat.
Actually,
I didn't. My friend had the hat. Remember the Where's the Beef hats? They had hats and t-shirts and stuff. It was a big deal.
Remember when I had the Taco Bell Chihuahua when I worked at the hospital? I had a little plushie of the Taco Bell Chihuahua. Te quiero Taco Bell. Okay, so let's start this. Anyway, his cookies are really good if you ever want to try those. So let's see.
He makes them all in his kitchen.
We've got dark chocolate sea salt. We've got milk chocolate. We've got Django. We've got dark chocolate, which I don't like dark chocolate. We've got peanut butter. I bet that's going to be the winner. We've got almond.
The peanut butter one is the best.
Cookies and cream.
It's my favorite.
And milk crunch. So let's start basic. We're going to start with milk chocolate. I can only have a tiny bite, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh look, they're cute.
Brian, get away from it.
That's not Brian.
I know, but
That's Django.
I get that.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good chocolate. I guess I'll eat this.
That's very nice milk chocolate.
It's good.
I like that.
Tastes like chocolate.
Mm-hmm. That's really good. It's a good quality chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Mr. Beast.
Okay, now we'll try.
I don't really know exactly who Mr. Beast is or what he does, but other than making cookies and stuff.
Apparently he does good things, but I don't know. I'll have to check and see if he's been turned into a bad.
He hasn't done anything weird, has he?
He might have. No, because every time I like somebody, then I find out they were caught in their, car blowing something that shouldn't be blown or something. I'm sorry. I mean like this.
Every time.
Okay.
It's good.
I like to suck on it a little bit before I really go at it. I didn't mean that in a dirty way.
Now you're just setting me up.
No, but you should suck on chocolate a little bit before you bite into it or get those.
I just shoved the whole bar in my mouth.
Did you? You were asleep, and I was trying to wake you up gradually so you could see it. Molly, I think it was Molly, went to Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium, And, you know, they have characters there. And so there was this robot talking to her. And she was saying that, Molly was saying that chocolate and peanut butter is the best together. Mm-hmm. And he was saying something about the lady that runs that restaurant ran into some guy named PB Reese's. And he was eating peanut butter. And she was eating chocolate. And her chocolate flew into his peanut butter. You know, that whole story.
Mm-hmm. Same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, by the way. I don't think we said what we thought of the dark chocolate.
That was really good. Now let's try.
I like the dark chocolate myself.
I don't love dark chocolate, but that wasn't overwhelming. I'm not really a fan of dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate. So this is dark chocolate sea salt. Speaking of not liking dark chocolate. But I do like sea salt. Except when you're like in the sea and the ocean water gets in your mouth. I don't like that kind of sea salt.
Like when you're drowning in the ocean.
Yeah.
And it's going in your lungs. Yeah, I don't like
that's terrible.
I'm eating 2 to your 1.
Got a hit of the salt right there.
Pretty good.
That's really good. I want to try the famous cookie they have at the Riviera Resort, but it has walnuts in it. And I don't. I was listening to. I've been working on my.
I don't know what to do about that.
I've been working on my 80s playlist because I'm going to start doing aerobics. And I put Nasty Girl on it by Vanity 6. Do y'all remember that song? Well, in one part of it, it's a dirty song. I don't know if you know that song.
I don't.
But she says she's looking for a man that'll do it anywhere, even on a limousine floor. As if a limousine floor is a weird place to do it. Mm-hmm. I don't think that that's that weird. I mean, I think pretty much anybody that's been in a romantic situation inside a limousine has probably at least gone pretty far back there. Right?
I don't know if I've ever actually even been inside a limousine. I don't think I have.
I've been in 2. And both times it was with a group of girls in prom dresses. Nothing happened. The first time I was in a limousine, we were going to prom. It was my junior prom. And I'll try to find the pictures. I have the pictures somewhere. If not, I know who to reach out to get them. So it was the same night. Our prom was the same night as Run DMC. And their opening act was the Fresh Prince. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. That was their opening act. Will Smith was an opening act. And anyway, did I say Run DMC? I feel like I said the Fat Boys. I meant Run DMC. And because, I mean, nobody would be opening up for the Fat Boys. But anyway, we pull up in our limousine and our chauffeur lets us out. And he's like extending a hand so we can each get out in this like big truck type vehicle, probably an Escalade or something. Is that a thing?
Like a SUV,
yeah.
Cadillac SUV is the Escalade.
Yeah. Came pulling up behind us, and you know, we're just like, because we were going to eat dinner at this restaurant inside the hotel. And this was the hotel where all celebrities stayed when they came to Jacksonville. And except for the Rolling Stones, I think they stayed at the beach. But anyway, we're in the lobby, and it's like Run DMC and DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince are like in there, and they're talking to us. They talked to us. But they asked us if we were coming to their show. I was like, we're wearing gowns.
The Fresh Prince is Will Smith. For
yeah.
Those
Oh,
of you
yeah.
Not following along.
For those who don't know, Will Smith is the Fresh Prince.
Most people probably know that.
And so we got our picture taken with them. We were pretty excited. We got our picture taken with them. Will Smith was actually very nice. He didn't slap anybody. He was very sweet.
Jazzy Jeff is still Jazzy Jeff.
He's
I don't know what does he do? I got it now.
But anyway, they were all very nice. Will Smith was very, very nice. I think at this point he didn't realize he was going to be a big star, you know, because he hadn't even won his Grammy yet. Because remember when he won his Grammy and he went home and his mom told him that she needed something from the store, and he's like, but I just won a Grammy. And she was like, I don't care, I need But anyway,
I don't remember that. But
that was, I'm sorry. That was a
I
stupid...
haven't followed the Fresh Prince's career quite as closely as you.
I'm just saying he was just very nice and he didn't slap anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And Run and DMC were very nice.
Is that their names? One's Run and one's DMC?
Whose house?
Huh.
Run's house. I loved Run DMC. I have them somewhere back here. There, I have Run DMC and Spin Daddy. Okay. All right, let's get back to the taste test. I'm sorry. I just keep having stories to share with you. I'm getting to the age to where it's time to start sharing my stories. So someone write them down so you could write my memoirs one day. Or
and
they...
if she tells the same story over and over, just play along like you haven't heard it before.
Just skip. Just hit that double tap until it gets past that. Okay, let's try Milk Crunch now. You're a pip.
I just saw that on a Facebook post. That's one of the things you're supposed to do to be nice to old people. You're not supposed to tell them you've already heard their story.
Oh, I have another story, but I'll tell it after we do this. This is Milk Crunch. It looks like it has some Rice Krispie cereal in it, so this will probably be my favorite one. The only thing is, if it was peanut butter Milk Crunch, yeah.
It's like a crunch bar. Is that what those are called? Just the chocolate bars with the...
Crunch.
Yeah.
And Crackle. There's another version called Crackle. Marshall had some in the refrigerator. I ate them all. The little fun size. I can't believe that's the fun size.
What's so fun about that?
I know.
I wish they were so big you had to punch a hole in the side.
Well, I was getting ready to set it up for you.
No.
The full-size ones are too big.
I wish they were so big you had to punch a hole in the side of them to get to the crispy goodness inside.
I was afraid this video wouldn't be long enough. What was the other thing? Oh, so when I worked at the hospital, we had to do this special training for Alzheimer's patients. And they were showing videos and then asking you what would be the best thing to do in this situation. Like this one woman, every night, at dinner time, she would be sitting at the door waiting for her husband. This is going to make me cry. And the nurse would come over to her and tell her she had to come to dinner. And she was like, well, I'm waiting for my husband. But he was dead. But she couldn't remember that because she had Alzheimer's. And so the lady would tell, oh, remember, he's out playing poker. He's not going to be here for dinner. And then everything would be fine, right? So that was the one you chose. You didn't choose the one remember, he's dead. You know, there was that one too. And then the woman would be devastated, right? That was not the right one. The one to choose was the gentle one, right?
Right.
And so...
Makes sense.
This person, who I shall not name in this video, but she is a see you next Tuesday, said, I don't think we should lie to them just because they have Alzheimer's. You know, it's against God's law to lie. You know who that was, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Did she got the question wrong?
Yeah, she got it
and
wrong.
She failed and got fired because
she got it wrong.
So
well, she didn't get the certificate because she refused to lie to Alzheimer's
she ended
patients.
Up getting promoted anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, except whatever
she doesn't even know how to talk to an Alzheimer's patient.
She doesn't know how to talk to an Alzheimer's patient or a lawyer. Yeah, dumb bitch. But anyway, so they were like, no, you're wrong, which she couldn't stand to be wrong, which she is wrong all the time. But I'm like, I think that God would forgive you if you're just trying to save someone from facing turmoil and agony every single night of their life for the rest of their life. You know?
Yeah.
She was totally against lying to this woman. It was ridiculous.
You could just be like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to save that person from complete agony for every night for the rest of their life.
Mm-hmm. There was a person I knew, you're not going to like this story because it's about someone you don't like, but there was a person I knew whose wife had early onset Alzheimer's. And she had 2 sons, and they both allegedly unalived themselves. You know who I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. They both allegedly unalived themselves. And but so when her Alzheimer's was getting really bad and she would start sundown and she would ask where they were, you know, where are my boys? Where are my boys? And he was telling me about it. And I said, you're just telling her they're out, right? And he's like, yeah, I just tell her they're out. I'm like, oh, okay, good. And that person that we were talking about was so opposed to that. I can't believe you would lie to your wife like that. I'm like, what is he supposed to do? Say, I'm sorry, your 2 sons are dead. And tell her that every night for the rest of her life. People be stupid. I'm just saying. People be tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
All right. Now we're moving on to almond. I bet I just lost subscribers by just talking too much. I'm sorry. It's what I do. Okay, so this is almond.
I mean, what are we going to do? Sit here and talk about these stupid chocolate bars for 20 minutes?
Oh, look.
They're good, though.
I'm going to make some cayenne chocolate candy bars. And I got my silicone thing. And this was only, it was $1.50 because it was 50% off. No, it was $1 because it was 50% off. And I'm also going to make, and I'm going to at Molly from Mammoth Club because there is a treat at Disneyland that she likes that they don't have at Disney World. And I think they're made in something similar to this. It's toffee with white chocolate and cinnamon sugar. So I'm going to make, maybe I should at Alan since he's the one that does all the cooking. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one. It was a little too almondy. The chocolate portion was really, really good. And I don't even like chocolate, but I like chocolate with stuff.
I don't really like chocolate that much.
But that was just a little too almondy. And now
these are good chocolate bars, though.
They are good.
Like
good. They're
bars,
good quality. They're good quality.
They're thicker than your cheap little Hershey's bars, too.
Yeah, they're 2.1 ounces.
I don't know how much they cost, but
this is cookies and cream. They didn't cost me anything.
Oh, well, that's a good deal.
But they're like almost $3 each. But you can get a multi-pack. Okay, this is cookies and cream. I broke it wrong. I don't love white chocolate, but I do like it with stuff. Pretty much like I like regular chocolate.
Pretty good. I used to like the Zero bars. That was my favorite candy bar when I was a kid.
Oh, look. That's what the bars look like. So you get 3, and then you get 1, and then you get 3.
I think they still make Zeros, don't they?
I think so.
I haven't had one in a long time.
That was actually a really good white chocolate. I'm not a big white chocolate fan, but that was really, really good. Okay. Now the piece de resistance. Is that the word? I'm looking for the peanut butter one. So it's really good. I'm sure it's good.
So far, it's my favorite. You're just not breaking very good.
I'm not breaking good.
It's kind of a weird pattern because it's different squares. It's good. Tastes like chocolate with peanut butter in it.
That's how I like chocolate, with peanut butter. You know what I like about it? Is it just tastes like regular peanut butter. Like you know in Reese's, which is wonderful. But Reese's, the peanut butter is sweetened too.
Mm-hmm.
That just tastes like it's regular peanut butter covered in chocolate.
Yeah.
Which I prefer because it's less sweet.
That's good.
That was the best one. So let's rank them. Is it rank them? It's ranking them. That one, the Disney food blog, they don't know the difference between rank and rate. Rate is when you say, oh, this on a scale of 1 to 10, you know, but rank is when you put it in order. Right? Okay. So peanut butter, number 1. This is mine. I'll let Eric do his. That's going to be last. Then the cookies and cream is number 2 for me. Nope, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did someone steal a candy bar? I'm looking for the crunch one. Okay.
Is it that?
Peanut butter.
Yeah, that.
Oh, Milk Crunch. Milk Crunch is number 2 for me. Then cookies and cream is number 3. Then milk chocolate is number 4. Then dark chocolate sea salt is 5. Dark chocolate is 6. And the almond is last for me.
Wrong.
So what's your order? Peanut butter is number 1.
Peanut butter is number 1. What do we have here? Refresh our memory a little bit. Probably the dark chocolate sea salt second, and the almond third, and the cookies and cream fourth, dark chocolate fifth, and milk crunch sixth, and regular milk chocolate last.
We totally shook it up. Usually we agree a lot on it.
Close usually. We weren't very close today.
But it was hard because they were all good, actually. Even the dark chocolate, it was a very mild dark chocolate. So remember that one couple I watched, and I didn't watch him again because the man pissed me off so bad because she was reading something. They were doing a snack box or something, and it was lychee, something with lychee in it. And he goes, it's Lachey. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, Lachey. I'm like, no, don't let him talk to you like that. First of all, it is lychee. And don't let him talk to you like that on camera. I think she should have pushed him out of his chair, personally.
Well, if the man wants it to be Lachey, then that's the way it should be. It's his household. I'm just kidding.
I think they're divorced now. That was years ago. I was so mad. And the thing is, me and her were kind of friends. We were in a couple groups together. And I told her, I said, you pronounced it correctly. And she's like, I know. I would have never let that go. If this one sat here and corrected something I said when I know I said it right, I'd be like, no, I'm right. I probably wouldn't do it on camera. Maybe she did go after him after the cameras was off. But she would have told me about it if she did. Because she knows how much that would have satisfied me. Okay, well, that's it.
I don't really ever correct the way Dawn speaks. She's usually right.
But sometimes...
Well-spoken.
Oh, you're so sweet. Sometimes I'll ask Eric, like, about something if I'm not sure. And usually he does the same thing that I should have done in the first place. You know, check the internet. Because, you know, the internet is always right.
I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at that.
All right. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I had fun with this one. And let me tell y'all what we do after these videos. When we make a taste test video, usually I go in my room and watch TV, and he goes in the living room and watches TV. We don't even watch TV in the same room.
I usually watch TV and play guitar at the same time.
Now at dinner time, we do watch TV while we're eating dinner, and we'll watch something that that he thinks I'm interested in or something that we would both be interested in. But usually it's
something that she would like.
Yeah. We've been watching, what is it, Jacob Cruikshank?
Cruikshank's boys?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's Jacob Cruikshank.
I think they both have their own channels.
They both have their own
a
channel
together.
Yeah, they have like 3 different channels, but
They're
they
good.
are so wholesome. Like they swear and stuff, but there's something very wholesome about them, and I like them a lot.
They go to Disney World and stay at the hotels, and they don't ever actually go to the park. So.
Yeah. I think that they're missing out on the magic is coming.
He said, he's like, I've never been to the Magic Kingdom, and I have no plans to go in the near future. When they were staying at the Grand Floridian.
He's going. He's going. If I have anything to say about it. And my one friend like messaged me about those videos I've been making about that girl that's trying to get people to pay for her kid's trip to Disney World. And she said, I thought it was important to you that everybody who wants to experience Disney gets to experience it. Like, it is important to me, but it's also important to me that they pay for it themselves.
Everybody except her.
Yeah.
And Lisa Kudrow. Lisa Kudrow doesn't get to go.
Lisa Kudrow. Why do you hate her so much? He doesn't. It's just a joke. But anyway, we're going to go. This has gone on long enough. I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.